whatever it was, deal with it. We need to learn to deal with it. Not expect an I'm sorry or excuse me. No, it's becoming slightly more common, but don't expect it. If you do, you'll go into culture shock. Why didn't they just say, I'm sorry? Don't do it. Don't go there.
No, you don't. You don't need to apologize.
As I said, my slides are in order. Time is viewed differently in this country than we view it. Punctuality and efficiency are not a priority. A concern for the event is the priority. Therefore, if you say, I'm giving a dinner party at this evening and we're going to serve at 8 o'clock, do not expect Ticos to show up at 8 o'clock. They might, but might very well show up at 9 or even 10. They showed up. It was their concern for the event, not their concern for the time that controlled their actions. It can be really, really frustrating. Your toilet's backed up. You call the plumber. He says, I'll be there this afternoon. This afternoon comes and goes, and the toilet overflows, and tomorrow comes, and he goes, and maybe the next day, if he ever does show up, he'll show up to fix your toilet, unplug your toilet. He's there for the event, not for the time. Other things took his time. And in this country, they are very prone to a squeaky wheel gets the grease. Mm-hmm. That is, if I call you at 10 o'clock and say my toilet's backed up, and someone calls at 11 and says my toilet's backed up, the one at 11 is more likely to get the action before the one that called at 10. It's more dominant, more. They put whatever is the most recent emergency first. Mm-hmm. We have an emphasis on the future. If we do this now, that will happen out in the future. That is not the emphasis in this country, in this culture. And by the way, when I talk about this culture, I'm talking about Latin cultures, and Latin cultures exhibit these characteristics across all of Central America and many other parts of the world. It is a Latin thing, but we'll talk about Costa Rica. Emphasis for us is on the future. For them, emphasis is on the present. What do I do now? What do I get now? What now? Tomorrow? Mañana. And by the way, if you haven't had a Spanish lesson yet, mañana does not mean tomorrow. It means not today.
Not today.
Oh, not today.
Yeah.
We adjust our needs, our personal needs, to suit the time, to suit whatever schedule it is we're looking at. Costa Ricans adjust their time to suit the needs of the person, their needs at the moment. Some of the other things that you will encounter that will cause you culture shock. Noise. Costa Ricans love loud. I cannot explain this. I do not understand it. And to my absolute amazement, over the past weekend, I talked to a Costa Rican that says, I don't understand why everybody has to have loud motorcycles. This was a young man. But they love loud music, loud television.